Well, good evening there, everyone. Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. There is an amazing match about to happen in just a couple of minutes. It is the A Link to a Past Randomizer, the Season 4 Challenge Cup 2021 Finals Game 2 between zer0rush and latebit. This could be it, or we could see a Game 3 coming up soon. Without any further ado, I'd like to turn it over to tonight's commentators, Ridley Dragon and Smirk. Take it away.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Championship point for zer0rush tonight. Game 2 of the finals of Season 4. I didn't know we had seasons. It's just the 2021 Challenge Cup.
Oh, it was? Okay, I'm doing way too many things in other ones. Don't mind me on that. Hype nonetheless, but I'm going to shut up now.
zer0rush up 1-0 on latebit. I'm your host, Ridley Dragon. Joining me tonight is Smirk. Smirk, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I'm really excited about this race. I've been looking forward to it, and I can't wait for them to get started.
All right. Yes, they can't. Making babies ask a good question. Yes, they absolutely can tie if they finish within 3 seconds of each other. It's not terribly likely, but it's not impossible. We've had 2 or 3 ties, I think, so far in this tournament.
Yeah, ties end up being pretty rare, but I have seen them happen, so it would be exciting. And if we get latebit to win one and then they tie, we'll get to see a game 4. So, what are the chances of that?
Not high. All right, we should be ready to go very shortly.
All right.
And we're off. Really shortly. Something random just came up, indeed. All right. First chest. Mirror off the... That's a nice item to get in the castle, because you can warp up to the first floor as soon as you get Zelda. Yeah,
we're gonna see really fast escape times now with that mirror. They're gonna be able to mirror immediately after Zelda's cell and go right into the back, into Dark Cross area. So that should decrease their escape times to around the 5-minute mark.
Let's see what weapon. Bombs.
Oh,
that's nice. And nice.
I might take that back now. The bomb escape time, well, I don't know. We'll see how they pull it off. But bombs can usually take a little longer than usual.
Oh, and they got useless bombs.
Oh, no. It's always like that. When you get the 10 bomb pack on Link's house or from the uncle, you always get 3 more bombs from the chest.
Well, at least you don't have to go farming for bombs, but you gotta be careful. Alright. zer0rush, very slightly going into this, but of course, probably won't matter in the end.
Right, yeah, and just a reminder, zer0rush does have an incredible NMG time, so this is his specialty here, execution at the base level of the game. But I guess he's mentioned routing might be a little more of a thing, so we'll see if that makes a big impact today.
The key in the first chest, zer0rush, of course, the odds-on favorite, some would say, in this tournament. He has lost 1 match, and that was the Fant in the semifinals of the entire tournament. He has been undefeated otherwise.
And I don't know if you caught that there, but that very first room with the blue guard, if you saw zer0rush place the bomb and immediately threw another bomb down, getting that double hit on the guard.
Yeah, that's an NMG strat.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
You're not going to beat zer0rush in execution. You got to beat him on routing. Oh! As we say that...
yeah, we see our first miniature
mistake here. He's just blown 3 bombs.
Oh, and he's having trouble. They're both in the same room now. Looks like latebit finally got it and has 5 bombs remaining. zer0rush is down to 1 bomb. zer0rush is going to run out of bombs.
He's going to have to pot. He gets out of the room at least. He's going to have to pot the guard, but he'll warp back. But he suddenly does not have bombs for the escape, and he really doesn't have another way to kill things right now.
He can use the pot for the guards, but
he'll
have to save and quit to get 3 more bombs.
Yeah,
Because if you save and quit after Zelda, you start right there. Now, I don't know if that'll affect the mirror.
That's a good question. And he's not saving and quitting.
It does. Okay. Wait,
Okay,
he has 3 bombs.
All right. It gives you 3 bombs if you mirror back. I see.
Wow, that's incredible. That's really good knowledge.
Did not know that.
Yeah, I had no idea. That's amazing.
Well, I went 1 and 4 in groups, so.
Yeah, it looks like
a lot of people who are seasoned runners in this.
Oh, okay.
She's just saving.
As Chad is saying, mirror is like death in this situation.
Why did zer0rush just saved and quit?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he didn't realize he had.
Maybe he didn't notice. He didn't even notice he had 3 bombs.
Yeah, he just reached the checkpoint there, saves and quit again. I think is what his.
There are bombs in the first chest.
Oh.
In the Dark Cross, I should say.
This is quite a shock because you would expect zer0rush to definitely clear his game faster, but now looks like latebit has a bit of a lead. I know this is just the beginning, a standard start, but it's still exciting for me to see this.
Not a great sign for zer0rush if the most execution-heavy part of the run is going a little awry on him.
Oh, I'm sure he'll display quite a lot more execution to come. Oh. Looks like latebit is having trouble finding the key rat here.
Yep.
There he goes. He gets it.
It can be a little annoying, especially with bombs.
Absolutely.
zer0rush, no problem.
And let's see what the backup escape has. We already found a mushroom. First fetch quest of the day.
Cash money and a bottle. Well, it makes Kakariko a little bit faster. I don't think we've seen the map yet, so I believe that's what's going to be in the sanctuary chest.
I wonder if the nerves have got them. I mean, this is, finals. If zer0rush wins this, he wins the Challenge Cup.
Yeah.
If he loses, they go to match 3. So nerves could be kicking in right now.
zer0rush can leave the map in the chest.
Speaking of maps, we haven't seen a map check just yet.
Not quite yet. I usually don't do it right away because it's kind of useless right now.
Yeah. Looks like they're both opting to skip the lumberjack check.
That's another one that I usually don't check right away because unless you get the boots early or you get like really early aga, it's not something you're going to be thinking about too hard. Oh, 20 rupees up there.
Latebit dropping off his bees there, but not going for the tree pole.
And a heart container, which always welcome early in the game.
Ah, there he is.
Yeah, there's a little low on bombs, but he's definitely not low on money, so if he had to get more bombs, he could easily get some.
Yeah, and chances are you tend to find some bombs in either the Kakariko Well or Blind's Hut.
You have 10 chests coming up immediately that will use those 2 bombs.
And all right, let's see the densest area of the game. We have a ton of checks in Kakariko overall.
Check it out. Money! Money! Money!
Wow. Is this vanilla?
It's vanilla! It's vanilla! Well, should be a heart piece up there.
That would be funny. They are at their Zora. Oh,
Ice Rod.
That's not vanilla.
Latebit, thinking about last night, has to be very happy to see the Ice Rod.
Oh, right. The Ice Rod being in, was it TR?
It was in the Chain Chomp chest, I believe, of TR, yeah.
That's always such a risky gamble to take. Just go to TR and hope it's there or not. Okay, there was a map check. I just saw red crystal on Hera.
And all crystals otherwise.
Okay,
sword in the well.
Okay, our sword. And a flute.
Flute early. And flute in Kakariko means you just unlock that off the bat.
All
Cape.
right.
The value.
Wow. Okay. Is this a...
Value.
Yeah.
Cape
So
is
having a bottle and a flute before reaching Kakariko is extremely nice. So you can check the
early
CK.
cape is not the most welcome thing in the world, however.
Well, yeah, the early cape. But that was good exchange there on the bottle vendor. I wish you did that for me.
Just won the lottery. Yeah, because it brings you to Aga.
Ooh, looks like zer0rush almost forgot to do the flute there. He started going down. We already have cheering for Aga. Yes, the cape does tend to imply Aga seeds.
Very early cape.
Yeah, yeah. Now we're just looking for a lamp, and then it's almost certain, right?
No, because there could also be
I mean, of course.
like all the Dark World access. Nothing going on at the sick kid. You're gonna have to buy some bombs, so it's kind of gonna undo whatever little lead he had.
Yeah, we were hoping for bombs in the well or blind hut, but there were none. So at least they have plenty of money, so they don't have to worry.
Nice safety item, powder. It unlocks one check in logic. But with the mushroom, they could probably get that one. They're both gonna buy bombs, so
yeah,
no harm, no foul.
The powder there, you know, it just means for them, I doubt either of them really need it for safety, but I think for them it just means like, oh, I don't have to worry about saving the mushroom in order to fix powder later.
It also it does let you, especially since there's quick switch enabled. Quick stop. It's a great gas station. Wawa's a little bit better. There's a in case you do find yourself in trouble, you can do some deboost strats and quickly get your health back up.
Right.
Yes, very money rich. Ooh, Red Cane up on
Speaking
the
of fake
library.
powder.
Hmm.
Yeah, so boots are definitely going to, well, almost certainly going to be required. There are slight chances where the Canis Mari is not required to beat the game. If Turtle Rock and Mire are pendants, and the big key is not on the right side of GT.
It's the moons have to align there.
Right. There's also some, Ice Palace situations and things like that. But hey, all 3 fetch quests.
Shovel.
I find it interesting. I find it interesting that they both decided to go ahead and check that mushroom instantly.
zer0rush taking all his extra money and just grabbing a blue potion. Why not?
I mean, you're gonna buy it, and you have enough for Zora and Odd at this point.
There's our flame source.
My gosh, is this another jet seed?
Haven't seen gloves yet.
Right. Yeah, we still have almost nothing.
Haven't seen Moon Pearl.
Yeah, Dark World access is a little bit
But we've seen boots!
There's the boots, okay. Boots, flute. I heard
so that indirectly unlocks the Red Cane.
Right, yeah, they just saw that Red Cane on the library shelf there, so the boots definitely unlocks those. So yeah, they've got a lot of the best items.
Lost all his magic there. Mini Moldor, Moon Pearl.
One item, Moon Pearl.
Need a glove.
Swagnet and a hammer. Wow. Okay.
We're a glove away from Dark World access and a lot of things unlocking.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know. Would you go to Ice Rock Cave here? I feel like I would.
You can go there at any time, so short, yes or no, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, I definitely would. It seems like the Sphere Zeros are just like, here's everything you need.
Yeah, but you have the flute already, so you can go here.
You can go at any time. But I mean, what time is it ever going to be faster? You have the flute and the boots.
zer0rush, a little bit of trouble. He's okay. Just causes trouble.
Oh, gotta be careful with those crabs. Oh,
mine!
Oh. Okay, I mean, that's not too bad. You can just flute right back there.
Was there anything in the Ice Rod Cave? I was looking at zer0rush.
I don't think so. But you do get to set up the water walk, which is what latebit is currently doing. With that Moon Pearl, he just... Oof.
Zero being his own worst enemy. A guard and a mine showed up. I don't know what else to say here. That's just really bad luck.
Now, it doesn't look like Zero is hurrying back to Ice Rock Cave. I think he's taking that death and just moving on.
Again, you can go at any time.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting.
And in Fairy Cave is just more money.
Oh, it was Quake. It was Quake. Thank you, Tanner.
Quake was there. Okay, so that could matter.
It could come,
That could matter a lot.
Oh, but zer0rush is checking Lumberjack Ledge now.
Yeah, so... getting the early
Whoa, that was so fast. Did you see what was on Zer0rush Ledge there? Okay, so Lumberjack Ledge was bombs.
In late bit side, that was nothing. It was bombs.
Okay, bombs. Okay, so bombs on both. And Zora has just a heart.
Little piece of love, and that will do it for now.
Yeah, this is a good.
There's a lot of stuff going on here, but this isn't actually unlocking a super lot. You can go get the bat right now, but you can't really go to Dark World. You can't really. You can go up the mountain, but you really kind of want to see if you can wait until you get the bits.
Shovel looks like a thing latebit's going for, but he won't actually be able to check the bat without getting some magic refill somewhere.
Yes.
Now he can just flute over to the magic shop. He's got plenty of cash, but
yes.
I don't know if that's the ideal thing to do. Okay, so zer0rush made it back to Ice Rock Cave, got his Quake.
It cost him a little bit of time. We're gonna go get the
latebit working on spin speed here.
The fact that took 3 tries out just wiped out any advantage you got from that.
All right, and Zero going over those water walk checks that latebit did a bit earlier.
Got the red cane.
Right. MindDM is making a good point in chat. He rather than having magic to check the powder the real way, he can fake.
Can't, because they already dropped off the mushroom.
But you can do it with the powder itself.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I just learned that today, so.
Dark rooms. Yeah, it's just the item being in the slot is what matters.
Right, exactly. All right, looks like latebit's clearing this old man in the dark pretty quickly.
No problem there.
And I guess, James, you didn't see all of the red rupees yet. There was another one there on Old Man.
Yeah, this is that was the only out of logic check on the mountain. Everything else will be in logic, including the entirety of Hera.
Yep, that flute and that mirror.
Yep.
So I know it's way too early to talk about Go mode, but I mean, what do we need here?
Many gloves.
I mean, obviously both pairs of gloves. I don't think there's a possibility of a mistlessy.
Probably flippers.
Probably, well, definitely a bow.
Definitely a bow.
Flippers may not actually be required if
another sword. Can't kill Ganon with a fire sword. Probably another medallion. Hey, we got a ways.
Okay, all right.
The hook shot. The hook shot. If you're going by logic.
Let's say Swamp is a pendant.
We still got a ways. That just wipes out the flippers.
Swamp, TR, and Meyer are pendants or something.
Well, TR being a pendant doesn't help you much right now because
that's true. You already have.
It's just the gold gloves. Everything else, bow, right there.
There's that bow, so we don't need the Todd and Eastern are available now.
Why is latebit leaving?
Oh, I don't. Oh, I guess he decided to check other things before trying to go up Hera.
Oh, he has no magic.
Right, yeah, he can't do the basement. And Herapod is not available right now because he doesn't have the hookshot.
Isn't there a magic refill in that room? There's magic in the basement.
Right, there is.
I wonder if he's trying that or if he's trying to...
there is a magic pot in the basement. Full jar.
Zero-rush knocking on heaven's door again.
Oof, you gotta be careful. Oh, he should be out of the danger zone now, getting to this side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, thanks for mentioning that, Garrison. A lot of people do prefer to do the East Death Mountain before
I can see
Hera
that.
anyway.
Couple empty here. It's gonna be not great. There's a glove.
There's Glove, that's Dark World Axis.
Yes. Dark World access and pretty wide Dark World access, I might add.
I feel like this is Jet Seed confirmed. All they need to do is go to Saha's closet. Theirs is full magic too, so
That
little
kills
mini
Epica.
Trollworms. Yeah, there's a Master Sword. They're okay. I'm calling it. Saha's closet has got like hook shot and whatever other medallion is required to beat the sea, because that's almost all that they need.
And Zero-rush is going to go downstairs. You know what? This isn't a bad idea for where his health is at. If he can keep it at 1 heart, a death warp to refill your health is nicely in order.
Right. He might not.
He's making it hard on himself.
Oh, okay. Looks like latebit is taking his Dark World Axis and going straight over to the Pod Eastern area. He's getting a map check here. Okay, TR
Wow.
and Skullwoods and Meyer are all the pendants. Green
Wow.
being at Meyer. Yeah.
No medallions required.
But that does put Swamp as a crystal. So the flippers are actually required.
Yes.
Hookshot is required.
Yes.
But this is a great check, I think, from latebit. I think this is really good routing here. He's going to be able to do the Pod Eastern full clear, both of them while checking Saha. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's just got to do a dark room. Yep, and there's our death warp, as expected.
This. And I didn't catch what was in the basement there. Oh, it was the big key.
Big
right?
key. It had to be a
Yeah.
big key.
Right. Okay, I was wrong. Saha did not have the rest of the items.
Cash.
I so hoped. Right. Thank you, Pixie. I've been playing too much cross keys and other things lately. Getting confused with requirements of Hera Basement.
Yeah, I guess you can always go back and do Hera Basement right before, like, Ganon even. Like, it's...
Chat pointing out that latebit is probably glad to see the required swamp, since Zero-rush can hover.
nice bomb jump. Nothing going on in
And there's
Hera.
the other item, though.
Yeah, so it's just a
So-
heart.
Yeah. I guess that's a full clearing, regardless, but... Alright, let's see what we get in Eastern here.
Two hearts, and that's big key. Two hearts on Zero-rush's side. And he's gonna try to hammer.
He's got the hammer. Hammer Trolldorm is, to me, way easier than Fighter Sword. So.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
We have everything out of there, and that is our first crystal done. It's a red crystal. Zero-rush on the board with 1 dungeon. This has 2 relatively easy dark rooms. Doing Palace of Darkness without the lamp is a much less friendly proposition.
Right.
Both of these brothers can absolutely do it.
I'm
Without a
pretty
doubt.
sure they're going to be fine. I think they played many lampless seeds before, so I think they got it. It might slow them down a little bit if the lamp was easily available somewhere else. That might speed up their time going through those dark rooms, but I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm with Tabbycat. I don't love this play by latebit. It's a red crystal, so getting it last doesn't necessarily do you very much good. Like what if, for instance, something very important winds up in you still route it with Turtle. Well, Turtle Rock you don't have to do.
Well, I mean, you might still have to go back up for the Dark Death Mountain, and he can do that. Or when he's checking Ether Tablet or Spike Cave, there's still plenty of options. Actually, is Spike Cave in Logic? I don't think so. With the
The cave is
I know
not
that
in Logic.
yeah, the cave doesn't
Uh,
put it in Logic with that few hearts, does it?
I'm trying to think. Let me just run it by my thing.
Cave plus bottle. Yeah, yeah.
Paper's Bottle, it's absolutely in Logic. Yeah,
Okay, so
it
you
sure
know,
is in
Spike
Logic.
Cave's already in Logic. If they find a book, then we have Tablet in Logic. So
Nothing going on Eastern, but it is a crystal, so you need it.
all right, looks like latebit's setting up for the quick kill here, and looks like he's getting it. There it is.
No problem.
Yes, the bow was in Hera.
They've been having a nice early run.
All right, that's crystal number 1 for latebit, which was Eastern Palace at about 23:45. So they're tied up in the crystal counts. And now he's going directly into pod. And it looks like zer0rush is taking a little bit of an alternative path.
Yeah, I think he wants to do Hype Cave before he does Pod. Do the crystal check.
No, question in chat. Was there another bow somewhere else?
No.
No, they both
No.
found the same bow in Tower of Hera.
No.
However, latebit just found the bow and basically dipped out, didn't complete the dungeon, and whereas zer0rush did.
See what Hype Cave has for us. Gentleman has some love.
All right, let's see what the Hype Cave rating is.
Book.
Ooh. There's that.
Every red rupee ever.
There's that book.
We are surely running out of red rupees by now.
Yeah. Do you know how many there are?
No.
Total? I need,
Do you know
I
how
need
many
these random facts. And I agree, Jay Sauer, 1 out of 10 Hype Cave, maybe even 0. The book honestly just gives you extra checks. I mean, sure, it opens up Desert Palace, but it opens Ether, it opens Bombos. It's like, oh.
I think Zero's going to do Desert Palace because that's full clearable right now.
Looks like he's looping in Bombo's tablet into Desert Agena.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, haven't found anything interesting yet on latebit's side.
No, he's leaving.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. I guess you have the flute, so you can come back at any moment.
Very true, very true. Good point.
But that's walking away from a Sphere 1 check. And yeah, if Meyer was a pendant, it's not going to loop in. Really, really unlikely to loop in. I mean, it's a green pendant, so it's 3 items instead of 2. Nice blue mail.
Yeah, I think it's still like slightly faster to be able to do the Desert Palace the mirror way, you know, by going in from the left side and then mirroring all the way back, you know, and then going and beating Lamnolis. So maybe he's hoping for that. And you get the extra checks of Meyer Shed and
Yes, that's true. That's very, very true. W. Garrison, one of our semifinalists. Tied for 3rd.
Leave it to Garrison.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll believe them. Big key in the basement. This is actually in Logic because of the torches, but there are rooms later on that are certainly not.
All right, 2 keys means he can skip Harmless Hallway.
Here's one of the rooms that doesn't have a torch. This is a hard dark room.
Well, looks like he's zooming right through it. And yeah, that's a really good point. The flute being early, I think, you know, it did lead to the mountain, so they did find a lot of progression behind it already. So I think if there's anything in the Meyer Shed area, it'll be more because of the mitts rather than the flute itself.
Yeah, McMonkey makes a good point. You do really want to go for density. more than you want to try to read seeds. It's just, if it's all in logic, they're all theoretically equally likely.
Well, at least the way I understood it, the way that the seed is generated with the randomizer is the item progression is placed in a certain order that actually makes lower progression or items you find earlier that are progressive to be more likely to contain something behind it.
Hmm. Okay.
So there
That
is
is
some chance to it.
But it's also
you can kind of read, but you know, at the end of the day, it's
a question
random. So
of do you want to play with the increased odds on less chests, or do you want to play with slightly lower odds on more chests? It's the old lottery problem.
Right. Still nothing of interest. Nothing of interest in Pod.
Nothing so far. If latebit had just sat and finished Terror, I would say he's no doubt about it in the lead. But the fact that you gotta go back and do if you get Herapot later, maybe it's not so bad. But
right, and it looks like zer0rush decided to go into Pod before Eastern.
Yes.
So it looks like he's catching up really fast, but he does still have Eastern to clear.
Oh, the hover!
Yeah, he's doing the hover right there. This is I hear the hardest hover because it has to be so perfect, right?
And so far no luck, and he's gonna give up on
it. Yeah, hover is incredibly hard. It's one of the hardest tricks you can do in this game.
It, in fact, is so hard that emulator lag can kill it a bit. It's gotten more fixed lately.
Okay.
But I'm looking at, I believe zer0rush plays on an SNES. Yeah, it's a tiny bit easier in console, and zer0rush actually, I'm 95% sure he plays on an actual console. There's just less opportunities for lag on a console versus running an emulator.
Now, I didn't see. Have either of them gotten a mail upgrade?
Yes,
okay.
zer0rush.
zer0rush did. Okay.
That was off of the guy in the woods, the Grove guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure there's a better name for it, but I'm
Stumpy?
listing out it right now. Yeah, Stumpy, there he is.
Oh, okay. All right, there goes crystal number 2 for latebit. And let's see where it goes now. I mean, that was a very high density area that he decided to go for, the Pod Eastern Saha combo, and he didn't really find a whole lot there. So we'll see what happens next.
Big Monkey clarifies in chat, yes, it's dropped inputs because sometimes USB ports just drop a frame of input. And controllers don't do that. Like, not non-original hardware. Ooh, we're gonna go to the Dark World in North Dark World, Village of Outcasts, I believe. Yeah, you can just do Skull Woods right now.
He might do the front of Skull or the back of Skull. He has the fire rod. It is a pendant.
It's a pendant, so I think you're gonna look for the chests. Now
there are some people who they swear by pendant swamp. You just go in it immediately and act like it's overworld.
I adhere to that. I don't see a reason to go do the boss and stuff. If there's a crystal, you need the crystal, and you go do that right away. Obviously, that's the route.
Right. Yeah.
But
I actually like to chase the progression on the items. So if I do have a fire rod, I'll start in the back regardless.
Maybe there's an added thing here in that you can probably do a pedestal check.
True. Well, he does not have the book. So...
Oh, he doesn't have the book on him. Okay.
Right.
You can go to the Hype Cave. Map. Oh, he's just getting a key.
Yeah, he just got a key. He decided to check that, and then he's going to go check the front.
That's because you can now soft lock yourself in the front.
Well, if you're going from that door, I don't.
If you fall, yeah.
If you fall into the hole, yeah. But
They used to be the route because you couldn't soft lock yourself here. Well, didn't matter.
Still no items yet.
That's one item. Green potion.
Okay, there we go. And he's already got his mirror out, hoping to find a second item and just hit that mirror button. No,
Nope.
just another key. And now he's
Means-
got the right side of this to check, and
Yep. No big key yet either, though.
okay, just another small key. The item is in the back somewhere. Will he go for it or not? That is the question.
Huh.
Doesn't look like
No.
it.
No. That's a long way to go for one item.
I'm curious what's behind it now because I definitely would have started in the back. So, bumper ledge is just
Nothing.
a art piece.
Gonna check the lumberjack. He has not done so yet. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it would have to be a moth, which means you'd have to go all the way back to moth. Well, it could be a big key in the chest, and it could be in the big key chest, I guess. It's kind of a lucky magic pickup.
Now, zer0rush already checked the bonk rocks, correct?
Yeah, there was nothing there.
Okay. Yeah, it was one of those.
Yeah,
red
another
coins
red
we found
rupee.
earlier. He can do Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb, which is looking like what he's
I've
going
been
to
watching latebit. Is zer0rush still in pod? What happened?
I think his Dark Room was a little bit slower than Latebit's, but he did some nice hammer shots there on
Yes.
that helmet.
Very nice helmet. Ooh, a red potion. Okay, I got all excited by the red color. I don't even know what that would be at this point, but
I guess the lamp?
yeah, lamp.
The hookshot's got a little red in it, or a tempered sword.
That's likely in desert. There's a lot of places the lamp could be. There's an awful lot of places the lamp could be.
Yeah, with that gigantic Sphere Zero,
Yeah.
the lamp can be almost anywhere. Okay, it looks like the North Dark World check's not really paying off much. The seed has been a bit dry after that early game. Ever since the bow in Hera and the glove in Paradox Cave, there haven't been too many big finds. The book sort of, which was in Hype Cave, but that's about it.
Oh, good fake flipper here.
Yeah, was that the Kern jump as
Yes.
it's called? Yeah, very nice.
Gonna check out catfish.
Yeah, catfish is one of those things, especially if you've already done pod, and it's just like when do you ever go over there? Oh, has he checked Zora yet?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
I thought he didn't have the cash for it, but
No, he had
yeah.
no one
Okay.
didn't have the cash for anything.
Right, yeah, it was a lot of money early. That's right. He has the mirror out regardless. He's probably just gonna flip somewhere.
I would think he'd flip back to. I'm surprised he didn't do Village of
Hype Cave.
Outcasts and Hype Cave
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
South chain. Because you have Thieves Town. That's a crystal just inviting you
Mhm.
in.
Yeah, I like when you have the boots. I love Thieves Town. It's just so much faster.
I love Thieves Town almost as soon as you get into if you can do the parts of Skull Woods you can do, but then
Then just go directly.
go
to Thieves
south.
Town. Yeah,
Go get
I
those
sometimes-
items. Go get the 4 items in Thieves Town. Go get the Hype Cave items. Go get the Grove Ledge. Go
Right,
get the
right.
There's so much to get.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
get a
tend to
mid
put
so you
off
can do
Thieves
Swift's chain.
Town, until I have the boots, if I can, and if it's reasonable.
Take that.
That would be a
$2.
nice little,
Yeah.
yeah, there we go.
Considering he hasn't done any part of South.
Right, whereas zer0rush has done the majority of the
Yes.
South Dark World checks.
A shield. Not he hasn't gotten the Village of Outcasts either though.
Alright. Let's see what Thieves Town has.
Yeah, zer0rush is having just the time right now. I think this might be a bit of tilt. I think things have gone a little off the rails for him, and he's a little nervous. He's just got to take it easy. Another not great room.
I mean, you gotta, you gotta be a bit understanding. You know, this is the championship finals for Challenge Cup. I mean, this is a big race, so definitely nerves and pressure, and but I mean, even his as you call it tilt, it's definitely way better than my execution.
Oh god,
so.
it's better than my best run possible.
Right? So I'm still impressed. All right, there is crystal number 3 for zer0rush. He is caught up to the crystals and surpassed.
Right, but latebit has half of Hera done. Latebit is in the back of Thieves Town already.
Thieves Town. Didn't find much in the front, so and
Nope.
by much I mean absolutely anything.
Desert Palace.
Okay, here we go. Here's the desert play. And
Right, this
nice.
is the end. You can do Gainish.
Very nice cape dash there in that Thieves Town hallway.
I believe it's called the Hellway.
Hellway.
Boomerang. It was the boomerang was up
Right,
there,
that's
which is
all.
not an item that matters. Bloomerang, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, on green mail, those roaches can eat you. Those grasshoppers. So nicely done with the spin. Oh. This would have been boots locked.
And there's the key.
They're crickets. I call them roaches because I hate roaches more.
I agree, Tabby Cat. They must all die. They're evil.
I live in New York City. Once a month, I see a giant cockroach just across my floor. It's great. Well, anyway, latebit still hasn't found anything in Thieves Town.
That's a good point, Professor Pixie. The boots definitely were hard required, not because of the Canis Mario necessarily, but definitely because of that big key on the desert torch there.
Nice joke from Blind. Not as good as my try next joke.
I didn't actually catch that joke.
Said Blind gets her tires fixed at a flat rate.
Oh. Very nice blind fight from latebit there. And that
Mitts in desert.
Mitts were in desert. I missed that.
Yeah, Mitts in desert.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh,
so the Hype Cave book definitely led to that.
Yeah, but latebit's heading the Hype Cave, I think, right at the second.
Yeah, I would imagine he's gonna continue downward and eventually end up Hype Cave.
He'll loop around and do desert almost immediately from there.
Yeah, I would.
It would be kind of silly not to, considering what he has left.
Hey,
Ooh, tempered sword.
Tempered sword. Right, they're definitely good to go on swords.
Hit the brewery.
So a question in chat about the Challenge Cup from HXC Jetters. The Challenge Cup is an official tournament where there was the main tournament held, and there were qualifiers held for it. The top 128 of that qualifier race, or qualifier races. Wait, are you trolling me?
We can just explain it anyway for anybody who's maybe just watching. Yeah, it's basically the secondary tournament. It's a tournament for people who could not qualify for the main tournament. I am one of the admins of it, so I can answer any and all questions about that. We made it because they did a 512 person Swiss a few years ago, and that was miserable. So it just became too much to do for one tournament. So splitting it into two different tournaments with separate teams made a lot of sense.
Oh well,
that's a hook shot on the bat, so whatever.
Wait, that's been available since forever ago. The powder was
Kakarika Village since Minimal Dorm Cave.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, in 20, I want to say 17, there was a 512 person Swiss. It was brutal.
Okay, so now we maybe can start talking about Go mode. It looks like they may just need,
either on
flippers, right?
Yeah, they do need flippers, either on the mire.
But Mire's a pendant. They may not need to go.
No, they won't need it. Probably, they almost certainly won't. That's just 3 items counting the green pendant. Armor container. You don't need it now.
10's up.
Check checkerboard.
Wait, is that 10 or 9? I think that's 9 actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need it. 9. Where's he going?
Oh, whoops.
He realized.
He forgot which direction he was going. But he's back on track now.
Nothing doing in checkerboard. Blue mail.
There's this blue mail.
Why do the boots sound like slippers? You'll have to ask Shigeru Miyamoto. I actually know if Shigeru Miyamoto was involved in this game.
Blue Yoshi is the best Yoshi, I agree. Though the yellow one's pretty cool too.
Ice Palace, but this won't have the flippers, certainly. Because you need the flippers to get into Ice Palace under technicality.
Alright.
Is there a book?
There's a book for... Okay, so
yeah.
That's all he needs is the flippers. He'll get his hits in desert.
They pitched combo this into desert, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. He's going to probably do the Bombos medallion.
Yep. Bombos and jump right off.
Did you see that first item in ice from Zer0rush? I did not. What if flippers are in the back of Skullwoods? That is that's very possible.
That would be evil.
Camille.
What if flippers are in Turtle Rock?
Right, the flippers could be in lots and lots of different places, and that can definitely change the entirety of the seed.
What if flippers are on Trinex?
The only reason I would say latebit might have an advantage right now is because the hookshot was a slightly obscure location compared to everything else. The magic pad is a little bit, off the main path. Like Zer0rush may want to do the entire Smith chain, for example, before he finds that hookshot on the bat.
Yes.
Whereas, let's say the flippers are in the next, let's say the flippers, well, they can't be here in Ice Palace.
No, they're not in Dark. They're definitely not in Ice Palace.
Oh, actually, yeah, they can't be in any of the Crystal Dungeons at this point. So they're going to be either Overworld or Pendant. So.
Got all of Dark Death Mountain to check.
Well, yes, you're definitely going to hit the bat, but you're going to be doing the Smith chain. You know what I mean? You're going to start probably with the Smiths, probably check the hammer pegs. Whereas latebit just went straight for the bat because he didn't have the mitts yet.
I mean, it could easily be on the pegs.
It could very well be on the pegs. Yes, absolutely. So, but if it's not in the Smith chain, then the smith chain overall will take longer than a non-smith chain, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
It can't be in Pyramid Fairy either because it's behind a flipper dungeon.
Yes. Yeah, Ice Palace is...
Ice Palace is the other red crystal.
Right. However, zer0rush doesn't know necessarily, so he could check Pyramid Fairy in hopes of a hook shot there. Since he does have Tower Hera, he may do that. Whereas latebit, knowing that he only needs the flippers, he doesn't need to look in Ice Palace for
not one bit.
the flippers. So he can just go mode it.
Right, one time, but you can go mode when you get the hook shot. You can go mode Swamp Palace, which doesn't make is a big difference too.
Absolutely, yeah. So Ice Palace and Swamp Palace will both will be go modable, but Swamp Palace will be go modable for zer0rush as well. The main difference is zer0rush is looking for through all of Ice Palace for the hook shot.
Hook shot, if you're joining us, is on Magic Bat.
And if Meyer and TR are not required at all, then we may not see any more dark rooms.
I won't get to do my great Trinex joke.
Alright, zer0rush taking down Cold Stare with that Master Sword here. Very nicely done, very quick. Oh, and there's the Ether. Oh no, this could... Ooh, I don't know. Do you think this will lead him into Meyer? And do you think that's bad or good?
I don't know. Because Meyer could have the flippers for all we know.
Meyer could absolutely have the flippers.
No, it can't.
Wait.
It can't. Because he got Ether in Ice Palace.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, nothing behind the Ether.
Yeah, there's no reason. There's no reason.
Right.
This wipes out Meyer.
Right. Yeah. So Meyer is not required at all. Though zer0rush may go looking in there for the hook shots though.
It's that kills Pedestal.
Yes, Pedestal
ends its life.
Yep.
And nicely done, Land Mo's gonna do probably all the checks here.
I'm thinking that the flippers are probably in like Hookshot Cave.
I think they're in Eternal Rock.
Somewhere up there, somewhere on the Dark Death Mountain side of things. I mean, that's where the highest density is now. The midst, unlocks a lot of things. But
you're right.
I guess they could be on the rest of the Smith chain. We did talk about that too. But I'm guessing they're in Hookshot Cave or Turtle Rock, like you said.
All right, good. Do checkerboard and Aeginas, I would think. And we know for a fact those were both empties. Cane of Burner, which you don't need when you have the cape.
Both of them decided to skip that one.
Yeah, you definitely don't need both. Not in normal.
Right, and it's one of those things where it just kind of creates clutter in your menu, so quick swapping is a little more annoying than it is without those extra items.
They are basically the same thing. You can use Burner to kill certain things like blind a little bit faster, but at that point that's not a concern. They'd love to have the silver arrows, but they can both 100% do silverless again. And with the tempered sword, that's not a big problem. In fact, the thing is zer0rush is going to wind up getting a sword because I believe there's one the swords are kind of in places you're going to check.
Yeah, I think that sword was oh gosh.
I think it's in
C-shaped house?
Yes, it is. So
or was it in Pieces Town?
No, it's in C-shaped house. I'll have it in a moment.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't checked this yet. Oh, I'm gonna go back and do Hera, which wasn't done yet.
Tablet and Hera.
This is now not bad routing because the thing was lined up the way they did.
That's what I said. I told you. He does have a chance to come back up here for Ether Tablet, the rest of Hera, and Spike Cave.
Now, if he can Hera pot, they can make this a real nice.
And he can with the hook shot now, so he does get to save a little time here.
Is he good at trick? Is the question. The answer is probably yes. This isn't the easiest trick on earth.
Yeah, I absolutely like this routing by latebit. Right, we will see if he skips TR. I mean, I
I
definitely
can't
would check.
imagine he'll skip TR again. I
Right.
can't imagine that would happen twice. It's gonna be haunted.
I mean, you know, I'm sure he'll check Super Bunny and Hookshot Cave first. And if they're there, then he's go mode, and that's it. And then he definitely needs to check it. Did he... Wait.
He doesn't have the big. He doesn't have the big key.
Right. Okay, so he's going to know that there is an item remaining in Hera after this. And we'll see if he decides to go back in and get the big key from the basement, or if he decides to go on without it.
Fall of Voldorm, not a big deal.
Yeah, Choldorm being extra
really
trolly
fast.
there.
It happens immediately. It's not a very big deal.
Right. I think that amount of time is less than zer0rush's death at Ice Rock Cave, so slightly less, but nevertheless.
And also we got a quicker Moldorm anyway because of the
Tempered Sword fight.
sword.
Yeah.
Yep, takes care of Hera.
We'll see. We'll see what he decides.
Royalty,
We know that it's just a heart container, so we know that it's not required.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hard gambles because he knows he's the underdog. So I wouldn't be surprised if he hard gambles and just leaves. Is in fact what he's doing.
Like, yep, he's taking off. Now, I wonder if this, because this kind of orphans Spike Cave a little bit.
It does.
And with all those bottles,
It's straight for. He's going straight for turn.
I sort of decide on Spike Cave based on how many bottles I have.
This kind of a
he might just be using this for the Dark World portal.
Dead Rock. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It's
It's
Quake!
Quake! Oh dear. Oh dear. Ice
People
Rod, Quake. Oh.
That's evil. That's evil. People cannot see his face, but we can.
Okay,
On our
Zero
commentary
Rush is
shit.
going to be getting... Go ahead.
Latebit just had the biggest, like, wide, crazy eyes when he saw that was Quake. Oh man, Latebit.
Alright, so zer0rush getting into those Smith chain here. He did hammer pegs, it was just a boomerang. But he'll find his hookshot here when he checks the bat. And let's see if we find flippers up here.
We got
There's
Lamp.
the lamp. Okay.
Great. Just in time.
Lamp was locked behind the hookshot. And
Which was it? Just that magic bat, so he could get it pretty much right time.
And the mitts, though.
And the
right?
mitts, which is the mitts, but that was only in desert, which is behind hype. It wasn't.
The book.
They
right,
weren't
it wasn't too
hard.
deep.
Yeah, it wasn't too deep. This will be nothing. We know this is nothing.
And here's the hookshot for zer0rush.
Should go into Turtle Rock.
He might feel bad to have done Ice Palace. Now, he didn't do the Pyramid Fairy, so he should know at this point that he won't have to do that.
He just got the hook shot.
Mm-hmm. So now he knows that Flippers is his go mode.
Yes.
So he should know that he won't need to do the Pyramid Fairy.
Turtle Rock doesn't have flippers. I don't know where else they could be.
It could be in Purple Chest or Spike Cave.
If they're in Spike Cave, that's gonna be just
right,
heart melting.
Yeah, it'll feel bad to do all of TR when Spike Cave was right there outside of Hera.
It is not the purple chest.
But the density is definitely,
No, this is the right
TR
play.
At this point.
This is the right play.
We know they can't be in Mire. zer0rush should have that knowledge now as well. And then the other check is that Skull Woods, the back of Skull Woods on Mothula or the chest.
God.
Back there, which is pretty trolling. Now, I don't remember, did zer0rush check anything in Skull Woods?
I don't believe so.
Okay, he completely skipped it, right?
Zero's going to Turtle Rock as well.
Looks like.
So it won't be at least a case where someone guessed right and someone guessed wrong. And that means that latebit is somewhat in the lead. I guess he gonna be able to go mode Ice Palace.
Right, yeah. So zer0rush already has the Ice Palace crystal, whereas latebit does not. But he will be able to go mode it, so that will gain him some time there. Graveyard Ledge was checked.
Yes,
It was nothing important.
Yeah, Zero might be a little bit ahead.
Well, Zero still has to check
close.
Super Bunny. He just checked Super Bunny. He still has to do Hookshot Cave, right?
Yes.
And zer0rush did skip the rest of Village of Outcasts, which is kind of strange, but there was a tempered sword there.
There's a sword advantage with
So
no silver. That's not a joke.
Yeah, if there are no other swords along the path or the silver arrows, then I don't know. That's a lot of time to lose on Ganon. 24 spins is a lot worse than 12.
It's double.
Well, yes, in fact. But also he can't just slash Ganon in the earlier phases either.
Big key. It's That's the annoying place for the big key in this dungeon.
Of course, of course. If TR is going to have your item, it's going to be as annoying as it can be.
It's either going to be Mimic Cave or it's going to be Laser Bridge. Or it's going to be Trinex. Or it's going to be Spike Cave. And all hell's going to break loose.
Yeah, I wonder if he did just forget about Seed-Shaped House, because it's a strange thing to skip when you get all of the others.
It's not the end of the world.
No, but definitely interesting. It's the end of the world, according to OK Aaron.
All right, Mimic Cave.
Oh, I feel like it's getting really tense right now. Like we're on this flippers hunt, and
we're silent because we're watching.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, they're flippers. I feel for them.
Well, the thing is that because they're both in the same spot, it's not gonna actually matter all that much.
Right, right.
It's not like one did Spike Cave and oh no, the flippers are there. All right. Let's see what's going on in the roller room. This could be our item.
Okay.
Being a pain in the ass.
What was wrong with the beats?
It was hitting the flips.
There, called it. Okay, so latebit is officially in go mode.
Yeah, that's go mode. That's absolute go mode.
zer0rush is right on his tail. So with that Ice Palace already completed, it does look like zer0rush may have a slight advantage.
I think this is a tie between the sword advantage and
right. Yeah, the sword
modes.
advantage is the big situation here. So zer0rush may still do a few extra checks to look for a sword. I don't know.
I mean, I think he's gonna finish
not,
Ice Palace. Latebit's gonna finish Ice Palace right as he gets the flippers, pretty much.
All right, so that was go mode at right about an hour and a minute, I think.
As a fast seed.
And we'll see what time zer0rush gets it to see kind of how far behind he may be in terms of, raw time. Yeah, I agree, average frustrated gamer. If zer0rush had not accidentally, I assume, skipped the C-shaped house, and you never know, there may, on the hunt for the big key or some of the chests in the Wayne Swamp, they may have another sword right there. So the tempered versus the mastered, that makes a big difference, but the butter versus the tempered, that doesn't make as much of a difference. It makes
no difference. Basically.
There's a little bit, but not too much.
If silvers winds up somewhere, this becomes not
if silvers appears, then it's
if it's in one of those early chests in GT or something, or it's in a chest that's just on the way in Swamp.
Okay, so we are watching at this point basically just pure execution from the two runners. They're not going to be checking too many other chests. zer0rush may check a few extra ones, hoping to find a sword.
There's gonna be a kill on.
Did he not hit the switch? Oh, he didn't.
So he didn't hit the switch.
Oh shoot. I don't know if he intended that, because
No, there's no way he
I think
intended that.
he must have just forgot. This could cost him some time.
This is gonna cost a decent amount of time, not
Well,
a
if he
ridiculous
checks
amount of
this
time.
chest and it happens to be the big key,
It is the big key.
Then he'll be okay.
Yeah, he'll be okay. He'll turn around. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
He's a look at his face of, oh, thank God.
Yeah. Okay, so he is saved there, got bailed out by that big key and
Yeah, that's the other advantage is there's no doubt about it. As Zero Rush plays up to his potential, he is an execution advantage.
Okay, so zer0rush is about to get his flippers here very soon. So what did I say was
basically
about
put late bit
1 hour and 1 minute for
it
late
would put
bit?
late bit one boss behind with a sword advantage. So that's basically that's a tie.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a tie.
because he's gonna finish Hold Stare here soon, but not before zer0rush gets the flippers. So zer0rush is actually ahead, except for the sword advantage. So go mode at 104 for zer0rush. However, he has Ice Palace complete already. Oh, looks like there's betting for
magic.
wait.
Okay,
GT
it's
Big T already?
GTB. No, it's not. I was just preparing in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Pay no mind.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, they still have Swamp Palace to clear.
Oops.
All right, zer0rush getting into Swamp, while latebit finishes up
Well,
Ice
sure.
Palace.
That's communications can be hard when you're on the fly. These things they happen. It's okay. I'll put in my bet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wait,
he's ahead
so
of
the bets are open actually.
Are they?
I mean, that's what the bot said.
I don't know.
Okay, just so everybody knows, we do still have a Swamp Palace to get through, and it is Go Mode Swamp, so it should be pretty quick. But that is
zer0rush has a slight lead right now. This we have a tie in play here.
Go ahead and I'll put a bet in there too. Oh man! So for everybody hoping for a game 3 or 4 or more, you are basically rooting for no sword for zer0rush because he is ahead except for that sword.
I think he's ahead enough right now.
Well, no sword and no silvers. I think that might be enough to have late bit catch up a bit. I don't know if it's enough, but
There could be a left side, right side. They did it last night with Gan's Tower. There's a number of things that can still happen.
Irritable Penguin said zer0rush was in at 105.21 and late bit is in at 106.25.
So yeah, it was a much better position.
Exactly a minute behind, but a sword advantage.
Yeah.
We'll see what that... And GT routing is definitely can make a difference.
That's luck.
Oops. Just bonked into those goals there. And, you know, this is assuming they both perform perfectly the rest of the game. I mean, anything can happen. This is still a challenging game, even even for the top runners. I've seen, everybody. I've seen fall to Ganon before, just kind of mess something up, and so even if you are almost perfect, you may not be perfect every single time. So
we've watched Zero lose all his bombs and escape and die today, so it's not out of the question.
Absolutely.
This he's widening his lead though.
He's doing the doubles.
Yeah.
Well, mostly doubles.
Just the sword advantage will help a little bit here, but not enough.
It'll help a little, not too much for this particular boss. Where it'll really come into play with Ganon, and that's if there is no sword or silvers on the way.
Good diver down. A late bit.
Now, if only latebit knew, he would skip every single chest and not even check for silvers.
No, but he doesn't.
There's no way he can know. So. All right, that's the crystal for zer0rush. And that is the 7th crystal. So the bets were placed earlier. So if you have any other bets to place, this is the time to do it.
Yeah. The bets don't count. We're now going to open the bets now.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
the bets are being overridden.
All right. Make sure to replace your bets as soon as the bot tells you that it's.
That was 100% my fault. I asked too early. And I didn't realize a restreamer is a little newer.
That was definitely a much faster Argus.
Sure.
Oops, I did the command wrong.
That's a good Argus, but it's...
It wasn't, execution based, it was just the sword. The sword made it that much faster.
Yes.
So he's gained some time. It's still about a minute behind. We'll see what time. Yeah, so GT routing and sword difference. Oh, he gained 10. Thank you, Irritable Penguin, for keeping very accurate track. Still. That's, I mean, every second counts at this point. I mean, when you're 56 seconds behind, with all you got left is GT, I mean, it's within grasp.
Oh, Lionel just gave him a little bit of trouble.
Right, yeah, Master Sword does not damage Lions.
Oh, no.
All right, did we get the time for entering GT? See if there's any time gained on the mountain climb.
Let's see what happens here.
I agree, Pixie. I definitely agree. If there is no sword or silvers in the hunt for the big key or on the way up, then the sword difference can make a big difference. All right, there's the big key. Wow, number 2. Who guessed 2?
Me. I did.
Nice. zer0rush needs another key, another small key. So
once we get one for it right there, I think latebit goes left first, and that would do it if that happens.
Oh, if latebit goes full left?
I think went full left yesterday.
Oh, that would definitely put zer0rush way ahead.
That would end the race.
If he does not do the hope room first. Oh, that's rough.
I could be wrong, but I was latebit's tracker yesterday, and he did not check.
I too always do hope room first, but everybody has a different.
Go left.
Maybe he'll do the rando room.
No, he'll go full left.
He's gonna go full left. Oh no.
That's it.
If he does, I guess. I mean, you guys sound like you know his play much better than I do. So
I watched him yesterday. He's certainly going full left first.
That's so rough.
Again, not perfect execution going on in zer0rush, but this is just going to create way too much of a gap.
Oh, he mirrored. He mirrored.
All right.
Well, I mean, he's obviously going right. So,
all right. It's still bad. It's still bad.
I mean, it spent a little extra time. He gained half magic and may be able to do the GT climb a little faster with it too.
He doesn't. Still, there's already
fire rod.
zer0rush is a gauntlet.
Very true. Good point. But zer0rush still has not found another sword either.
So yeah, yesterday the big key was in that room. Was in the Stalfos room. Oh, zer0rush in trouble.
Oh, he is a little low on. Okay, he's got the power out. He's ready to go.
Power out. Take a ferry. He'll be all right.
Okay. All right. zer0rush into land mode 2.
I won the bet. Me. I'm the winner.
Good job, Ridley Dragon. Congratulations on guessing the correct big key. Now, do you happen to know? Okay, zer0rush did buy a blue potion earlier, correct?
Yes, but he used it, I believe.
Did he? Okay, so does he have any push?
I don't know.
So he's gonna have to rely on the...
Yeah, he burned like cold stare because he ran out of
right.
magic.
He's gonna have to rely on...
I don't think latebit has a push in here, but he has half magic. So
right, he has to have magic.
Ooh, maybe take it easy on the fire rod.
Okay, he's going. He's climbing real fast.
Oh, did Ben go faster than me? That's Ben also won. Ben won too. Catching up. He's catching up.
Simper sword makes a difference. Nice.
Ooh.
Do you have enough magic?
Just spin. Just spin. You don't need to hit him with the fire again.
All right, zer0rush is likely gonna check these chests here. Unfortunately for him, no extra. Oh, he needed another key. That's right.
Yes. Oh. Oh, he just needed to get it from
Right, the mini.
Yeah, that's a guarantee.
Yeah. No, I wasn't saying he like forgot.
Okay.
One. And no sword or silvers yet. So unless it's in validation chest, we will see a difference of sword.
Yes, we
that
will.
Was. Oh, I thought he killed Solom already. Oh, that's a really cool strat. I've never thought of that. The shot to give yourself the immunity there.
Do lamp strats because he burned a lot of his magic.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get that one.
Okay, then we'll get the refill in the next room.
Fire rod. Yeah. Okay, so. Woof, this is a close race.
This is getting close.
All right, we're gonna see Aga 2 here soon from zer0rush. It was at 1:15:12 he entered Aga 2. latebit's gonna skip. No, why is he checking them?
Silvers.
Oh no.
Silvers. It's okay. Only one on that. Oh! Almost got nothing on that one.
Okay, he didn't check the middle. Why? No, he's going back for it.
He's going back for the middle. It's nice map.
Oh. I was yelled at for doing the same thing he just did, so I just... Alright, I get you down for zer0rush. He's going into 5. Wow, look at this time! 1:16. Oh my goodness. This could be a sub 120.
Alright, so he's gonna need for latebit to have a shot here, he needs a very fast Aga 2.
Yeah, it is possible for him to get a good fast Aga 2, and then the temper. This is going to be close. Yeah.
Championship point for zer0rush. He can get this done cleanly. He will win the Challenge Cup. latebit's got a 2 on the first Aga 2. I think another.
Was that 2 or 1?
I don't know if that was 2 or 1. Might have been too fast.
When the balls hit him at the same time, it often counts as just 1.
It was 1.
Yeah, it was just 1, so he needs one more.
He's got the one more cycle. He'll get it right here.
There it is. Okay, I like these Samaria strats here from zer0rush. Getting those spins in there. Okay, already on phase 2.
Here's the catch-up point. This is where you're going to catch up if you're going to catch up.
Yep, this is it. We're going to see. So Camille says zer0rush was in Ganon at 1:16:10. So looks like...
Oh, he's in trouble! He's in trouble! He's in half a heart!
Does he have any refills?
I think so.
Oh dear.
He's dead!
Oh dear.
Oh, it's a fairy.
Oh, okay, he had a fairy bottle.
It's gonna take time.
It does take time. Oh jeez. Okay, so if latebit's execution is a little safer, this could even gain him some more advantage here. He's already in phase 2.
He's in phase 2 already. Phase 4 for zer0rush.
latebit pulling out the cape, giving him that safety there. Oh my gosh, this is so close.
Right in phase 3! They're tied! This is a tie!
It looks like latebit is pulling ahead. He's pulling ahead. He has less spin. So as long as nothing happens to either of them and they go perfectly, latebit is pulling ahead. This is it. The tempered sword is
Everybody
making
on their
that difference. Oh my
Everybody's on their
gosh.
feet for this exciting finish. Oh my! Arrow's in the tower.
Oh gosh, this is a.
Okay, he got torch glitch on the left.
Okay.
Torch glitch on the right.
Oh, be careful.
Missed one spin. It's okay. I think he's getting spins. I can't
Sorry,
tell.
I'm
It's
freaking
running
out.
a different frame.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Have you counted ZeldaSpeedRuns yet? I haven't counted.
I haven't counted. I'm not counting spins.
Okay.
Latebit's got
We're supposed to be
shot
counting
this.
these. Oh my gosh, this is intense. This is so intense. He's going for those triples. Latebit's doing triples, I think. zer0rush is 2? Yes. It's just he requires more triples. Because, alright.
Because he's got a sword less.
Oh, okay. I
C-shaped
think
house.
Latebit, that C-shaped house, that did it for zer0rush. There it is. Get it down. Get your GGs in chat for Latebit.
Game 3.
He is going. We're going to a game 3, you guys. What? Oh my god.
Fall down the pit. Oh man, what a comeback. Sword advantage, C-shaped house. Latebit finishes. 119-18.
Okay, so let's focus here. zer0rush is very close to getting his in. We'll see how close behind he is. And then we'll have to ask him if it was an intentional skip or just a forgetting thing.
I believe zer0rush has another engagement, so we're actually not going to get to ask him.
Oh, okay. He's not going to be able to do interviews. Got it.
zer0rush wrapping up now.
Get your GGs in chat for zer0rush. Oh, wow. We are going to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. And what is the difference in time there?
The official time is 1:20:07. We are talking about another sub 1 minute difference. But that's enough to be official. Latebit will take it. It is
less than 1 minute.
1-1. There will be a game 3. Winner takes the trophy. And we are joining us right now. The winner of this exciting game 2, Latebit. Congratulations.
GG's Latebit.
Oh my god. Oh.
That was an incredible match.
So,
how are you feeling?
Oh, stressed.
we bet. We saw your reactions.
Do you want to know what it came down to?
We were talking in the race room.
Oh, that's right. It's been 10 minutes.
It's been 10 minutes.
Yeah, zer0rush skipped C-shaped house, and that cost him a seat.
Did you happen to see if he skipped it intentionally or accidentally?
He didn't say, and I didn't catch it.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think he said he meant to route it in with North Dark World, but accidentally forgot to.
Oh, I think he might have gotten Go mode before routing North Dark World, because I don't remember him doing North Dark World. So he probably intended to do it, and then since he found Go mode before that, just didn't do it, I guess.
Fair enough.
Maybe. I'm not sure. It's hard to...
This is a real tale of two games too, Latebit. Well, last night it was died by the T-Rock. Today it was lived by the T-Rock.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let it burn me again. As soon as I found those mitts in Desert, I was like, oh, I'm going to go check Super Bunny and Hookshot and get the bad news about TR. And it was Quake, and I think my eyes probably popped out of my head on stream. So
yeah.
That's correct.
So I have a question. So when you went up to TR the first time, what made you decide not to keep going? In like completing the or not TR, sorry, Tower Fair.
I just wanted to see if I could get a quick item out of there. I was going to come back later and try and hero pop my way through it because I just really, really, really don't like basement.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of what we suspected, and I think we saw a little bit of your facial reactions there when you noticed that there was an item either or in the big chest, and you were like, "Nope, I'm skipping it."
Yeah, I will skip Hera Basement 100 times out of 100 if I can.
Wow, nice.
All right, I do believe ZSR has another race coming up quick, so we might need to just wrap it up.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I have so many other questions, but I just wanted to say real quick then, GG's again to you, GG's to Zer0rush as well. That was an incredible race, extremely exciting for me and the chat, and I'm pretty sure everybody else. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Thank you.
Thank you guys for putting it together.
Any idea when game 3 might be?
If Zero is agreeable to it, probably around the same time tomorrow.
9 p.m. tomorrow, if it's possible. Okay, I will be there if it's then,
Fantastic.
and I'll be certainly awarding a winner.
Yeah, I know you're ready for this to be over with, and we just keep stretching it out, making you just a little bit more
You're
miserable.
definitely tying tomorrow, you know.
It's been a very long tournament. There's only one more game. There can't be any more.
There can.
There
There sure can.
God. Oh, I just jinxed it, didn't I?
You sure did.
All right. I think that's gonna do it for us in the ALTTPR. I want to thank. We need a chance to thank our trackers. That's Tomeltech and Professor Pixie. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I want to thank a co-commentator Smirk and of course the restreamer Teal Runway. Teal, what's coming up on TSR?
So if I'm looking at the schedule right, they're kicking us off. Not really. I appreciate you guys making time. We've got the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2 Qualifier number 5 coming up in just under half an hour. So I just want to echo what you said. Congratulations, latebit. Very well played and a well-deserved game 3. I hope that goes, best of luck to both you and to Zero. Don't want to be biased, but that was an amazing run. Thank you to our commentators. Thank you to our trackers. Absolutely wonderful run tonight. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. Anything else?
Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for putting this together.
Thank you.
See
You
later.
as well. Have a good night, everyone.